an entanglement?
Yeah, his dick was so long. And I'm really grateful for that. It felt good.
That's hot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I never truly understood why celebrities even bother to respond sometimes. Because celebrities are still human. They get caught up, they stumble over their words. They just happen to have a little bit of money. Sadly, money cannot solve all of your problems. And some of these controversies celebrities are involved in will hinder their money. So they are almost forced to make an apology, or forced to respond, or forced to shed light in some capacity. There is a plethora of these responses from celebrities. So let's go ahead and put them on a tier list.
Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles.
Would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to everyone.
Man, shut your bitch ass.
Let's start it off strong with Drake. We all know about how Drake responded to Kendrick Lamar absolutely tap dancing on his grave. You would be a competitor if I was actually a predator. Then he goes on in the song to reiterate all of the reasons why he's not a predator, and even brings up names that Kendrick Lamar didn't bring up in the first place. I have homies that are still down for Drake. I don't get it. And to all you Drake fans and Drake meat writers that still ride with him as hard as you did before the diss wars, I can only pray for you. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in A tier.
Wondering about you. Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how are we talking?
Girls who are teenagers.
R. Kelly, the man who made Remix to Ignition. I'm a flirt. I believe I can fly, guys. Leave him alone. All of the allegations that were thrown his way have finally caught up with him, and they turned out to be true, which was quite a shock for me. But what really cemented this for me was the interview that was conducted with R. Kelly. That interview was the funniest shit I've seen in a minute, but it put a stain on his legacy for me. He was the Pied Piper of hip-hop. And in real life, he'd take kids to his cave and everything, and pee on them and hog tie them. But all jokes aside, the cognitive dissonance was no more. People were not so foolish as to just turn on R. Kelly and be willing to forgive. And that interview showed the entire world the guilt that R. Kelly had had. So no more could the court of public opinion affect the ruling. He was laid bare. What can I say? He will be firmly placed in S tier.
What can I get served for you today?
I'm trying to have sex with Travis Scott.
What?
Travis Scott, Goosebumps, Sicko Mode, and even his burger at McDonald's. Most of the things Travis Scott does is going to go viral. He is one of the geniuses of our time. But sadly, even geniuses such as Travis Scott fall short. He was not properly media prepped or trained for a situation that could occur. People were trampled because they recognized Travis Scott's genius to such a high degree. They became absolutely feral. Several people lost their lives. And what does Travis Scott do directly after the event? He makes some shit that looks like it should be on TikTok with some motivational quotes going across the stream. It was not genuine. We knew it wasn't genuine. But Travis Scott will be going in S tier.
People, doctor, and what hospital, and what media it went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
Kanye West. Other than naming his daughter a direction, Northwest, he's done pretty good. He made Graduation, a lot of influence in the rap game, even a legendary commercial with Kobe. But as Trump was in office and divisiveness was at its highest, Kanye made his stance. And he said anti-Semitic things, and he thought Adidas wouldn't drop him, but they did. His response to all of these things was him essentially doubling down, which I do appreciate people who stand on business, but at the expense of offending people who have been wronged many times, especially in the context of which it happened. I am not on board with that. But I mean, he made Graduation, guys. Come on. He will go firmly in B tier.
I mean, what are you talking about? You're the rules of an alley cat.
Give me a minute, sir.
I didn't have sex with a porn star.
Stop the cap.
Donald Trump, the orange man himself, the toupee wearer, the wall guy. Donald Trump has said many things, made many promises, but like many politicians, all of them have not been kept, either due to the bureaucracy or just him wanting to get elected. A lot of the things he has said and done are offensive. However, people respected that. And those that sided with him for calling out the election for being fraudulent, he could not wrap his head around him losing to someone like Sleepy Joe. The presidential debates between him, Hillary are absolutely legendary. And some of those responses in them are amazing. But because this man has a direct effect on my life and him attacking the Capitol in response to losing, we're gonna go ahead and put him in C tier.
When you say open up to women, I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking about confessing?
OJ Simpson. The Juice. A man who quite literally, allegedly, got away with murder, wrote a book about it, and taunted the family his entire life, making his children and his visitors sign an NDA at his deathbed. Things are looking quite fishy. I like it when people stand on business, but in the wake of the loss of life and the tragic passing of a sweet old white girl, OJ Simpson will be firmly placed in C tier.
But a nickname is Grippy.
J. Cole. Now, you know exactly why he stepped out of the Drake and Kendrick beef. Because this man can't rap. I remember his old music. He made a song called False Prophets. And there's lyrics in there saying he hears his old shit and knows he can top it. It has not been the case. This man made one diss track and backed out. Then, after the fact, he went on to make a song called Grippy. It's absolutely ludicrous. And because of that, he'll be firmly placed in D tier.
Holy shit, man. So my motherfucking main nigga, Chris Tyson, supports child porn.
Edp 445, a Philly legend, right alongside Meek Mill. He was attempting to meet someone to allegedly get a cupcake. He was caught, recorded, and clowned. All his social medias were deleted. He's been effectively barred from all of YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, any other credible social media platform already has EDP on the blacklist. However, his response in the wake of these allegations was absolutely distasteful. He effectively stood on business, got a cupcake, ate it in front of camera. I guess he wanted to show that the thing he said he was there for was actually true, but I think there's a deeper meaning, where the cupcake represented the forbidden fruit that EDP was trying to taste of. And because of that, EDP firmly be placed in C tier.
It's a beautiful day out right now, and there is probably someone getting molested.
P. Diddy, a lot of people's favorite rapper. He's been involved in a lot of hits. He's been in a lot of lyrics. He's been very, very close to Mike Tyson before. He even got a sniff when someone tried to dunk over him. Prophesied by Cat Williams himself. P. Diddy has had to been told no. Now he's being told no by the government themselves. They are raiding his properties and are looking for him to put very damaging charges on him. He managed to evade the authorities. Anytime he lands back in the US, he will have a 5-star wanted level, however. P. Diddy will not be denied forever. And because of that, he will firmly be placed in A tier.
Hello there.
Dream. Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream to get up. What a run this man had, making hand over fist when he'd make Minecraft manhunt video. But in the background, this man was doing something nefarious, something unspeakable, something that he should have got caught way earlier for. The Minecraft YouTuber apocalypse, where many Minecrafters were being exposed for talking to underage individuals. He was eventually caught up, and his response took a very long time, and he ended up with an hour-long explanation of his response. Quite the time commitment, but it was quite necessary. Because I'm not going to be reading all that, we're just going to do it lazy and put him directly in D tier.
I can't seem to get happy. Maybe this will help.
I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there.
Logan Paul, one of the Paul brothers, the Disney kid. He had that Disney Channel flow. Logan Paul has been in the spotlight for a very long time, even as a young kid. He surrounded himself with nothing but yes men. He felt he tread too close to the sun. Or I should say, he tread too close to the dead body. However, he said he probably will never be forgiven. And he's accepted that. But he still took it like a man. He didn't bitch out. So because of that, we will give him a firm A tier.
They don't know what I went through. They don't know my pain. They don't know my fucking struggle. They don't know why I chose to become the villain.
Man, shut up.
PrettyBoyFredo. Absolute D tier. You gotta be joking me. That man, PrettyBoyFredo, was called out so much, and he felt he needed to make a video where he'd call himself the villain. There's already been enough said about PrettyBoyFredo, and because of that, he has been condemned to D tier.
What a fucking
PewDiePie. Who doesn't love PewDiePie? That race against T-Series was absolutely amazing. What a time to be alive. But every hero has a plight that they must face. In the bridge is where we will go to see one of PewDiePie's first bad controversies. He said this on live stream. Based upon the way he said it, it didn't sound the smoothest. I'm not confident in saying that he did not say it a lot of times, but I'm just saying, guys, he beat T-Series, like, come on. PewDiePie's apology was understandable. He's been gaming for a very long time, and the landscape has changed drastically. He said he was trying to say the most hurtful thing he could think of, and that used to be the most hurtful thing. So PewDiePie will firmly be placed in B tier. You made it this far, you might as well subscribe. And if you like videos like this one, make sure to click the playlist or click the one that's suggested to you.
Bitch, I'm going up, I ain't stopping. Bitch, she loving me, she keep talking.